Hello guys, I'm Paris the Options Guy and welcome back to today's video. And if we see markets opening with a gap down and then just continuing to move down throughout the day without giving a pullback at all. And I also wasn't able to trade because of this very simple thing that the markets didn't give me a pullback at all. And what I was expecting is that market would definitely give me a pullback like it gave in Nifty over here. If you see, Nifty gave a very good pullback, going from 25,450 to 25,650, almost 25,650. So almost a 200 point pullback, and after that Nifty fell. But Bank Nifty on the other hand didn't give me a lot of pullback, and because of which I didn't take a trade in Bank Nifty. And mostly I take trades in Bank Nifty. I'm more comfortable over there, and that's why I decided, let me just sit on the sidelines. It is fine if I miss this trade over here. It is fine if I miss this move over here. I will take a trade afterwards. Now, why did the markets fall so much? Because the US markets aren't down so much, right? Basically, Nasdaq has been flat for 3 days. Dow Jones also, not really very negative, right? But our markets were especially much more negative, and the simple reason was that the money has been going away from India into China's markets over there. If you see, Hang Seng just moving up very much through, in the last 15 days has gone up 30%. SSE composite just going parabolic over here. So this is because China has announced a lot of stimulus plans to revive its economy, because of which a lot of money has been exiting India and going into China. And that's why if you see, as China has risen, China's stock market has risen over here, India's stock market has started to falter. And I was waiting for a few days just to get a little bit of confirmation that yes, definitely this is the reason why the markets are falling, and that's why I didn't discuss it with you guys. And the only thing now to look out for is how is the closing coming tomorrow for the week, because tomorrow's closing will be very important and it will set the precedent as to what will happen in the market. Okay, tomorrow if we see a very fast recovery, okay, and we again close above, let's say 50 to 500, 50 to 600, basically we see a complete recovery of this fall, then chances are market might make a bottom over here and start to move up, at least make a bottom for a few days, and then maybe give us like a very good pullback, okay, on the upside, and then maybe the markets might fall down again from higher levels. But that is something that we'll look at afterwards. Okay, now what we need to look out for over here is how is the market supporting, taking support from this area, because this area is a very important area. Now, one thing that you need to keep in mind is that data is definitely negative all over the place over here. If you see, pros are now good into short, clients are good into long, and FIs are basically, they've reduced a lot of their long quantity today. And same thing happening in the option chain also over here, where in Bank Nifty the thing is that after 53,000, if you see, a lot of exits happening in the option chain, right? If you see, after 53,000, at 53,000, and after that a lot of exits happening. Okay, basically throughout the option chain a lot of call unwinding happening, but on the other hand, if you see, a lot of put unwinding happening, but a good amount of call unwinding also happening. But if you see, at closer strikes, a lot of calls have also been written. So definitely it is a very bearish scenario, in not a very bearish scenario, but definitely the option chain is indicating bearishness. Now for Nifty, it is, the thing with Nifty is that we cannot look at Nifty's option chain today. Why? Because today was Nifty's not monthly expiry, but today was Nifty's expiry, right? So a lot of money, new money has flowed into Nifty's option chain, because of which I would say that don't look at Nifty's option chain today, because a lot of new positions have been made. But again, given the fact that market was down so much, still people had the, like the guts to make positions in Nifty. Basically in a lot, in the money positions also were being made at least till 25,500 over here. And after that, if you see, in Nifty also a lot of put short unwinding happening today, basically a lot of put shorts being exited. But one thing which is very interesting is what happened over here in 26,100 put option, where from the day start a lot of puts being written over here. This was a bit of a interesting thing that I saw, okay, because all these other strikes are seeing a good amount of, exits happening, but just this one strike has seen a good amount of put writing happening throughout the day, which was a bit strange. So what I would say is, take a sell but on a pullback over here, because the markets have already fallen a lot. Bank Nifty is down 1,000 points today. So taking a sell over here is a very risky thing in my opinion. Sure, markets might give you another 200 300 points from here in a straight rally and then maybe give a pullback. That also definitely can happen. But what the best thing will be over here to do is that take a sell on a pullback, and the pullback level will be 50 to 200 to 50 to 100. In this area, if the markets come, you guys can go ahead and take a short position from there. Okay, that is one area. And another area in Nifty which will be very important is 25,400 to 25,350. Okay, in this area, if the markets come, you guys can again go ahead and take a short position. Okay, as soon as you see a good amount of rejection coming from that area. Okay, so that will be your levels at higher levels. Basically that will be your pullback levels, where if the markets come, you guys can go ahead and take a short position. If you open flat, I would not recommend taking a short position instantly, because this is a very obvious area. A lot of people will take a short position as soon as this day low is crossed. That means markets might go down below this day low and then come back up and maybe take your stop loss. So taking a short position at the opening itself is not something that I would really be interested in. Sure, as I said, that the markets might continue to move down even after opening with a gap down, but we need to play with probabilities over here. And the probability that the markets will give you a straight rally tomorrow also after the opening is something that I am a little bit skeptical about. Rather, I would think about waiting for a pullback and then taking a short position. It is fine if my trade goes away. It is fine if I lose this trend, because the trend will come every day. Okay, not every day, but basically the trend will keep on coming. New trends will be made. Okay, markets will not go down in a straight line. They will definitely take a pullback, and in that pullback is where I need to enter. I do not want to enter anywhere in the market where I just feel like, okay, I'll miss the trend, so I need to enter. That is not how you trade, and that most of the times will result into a loss only. Okay, so I hope you guys understand that. If you open with a gap down, what I want you to do, if you open with a gap down, is you can still take a trade. And how will that trade be? I will explain to you guys. Okay, so mark today's low in both Bank Nifty and Nifty and open the 1 minute chart. Okay, now if tomorrow we open with a gap down, let's say somewhere near 51 720 700, all these levels right over here, basically near the day low, what I want you to see is that, is the market first of all breaking yesterday's low, and after breaking yesterday's low, is the market again coming back above this zone, basically yesterday's low, and starting to make a positive price action over here? If this is the case, then you guys can also go ahead and take a bullish trade at least till 52,000 in Bank Nifty over here, because the stop loss over here will be very small and you can get a very good trade, basically expecting a pullback in the market. Okay, and same thing with Nifty also. Mark today's low over here, and if the market is doing the same thing over here in Nifty also, I'll just mark it for you guys. Just a second. Yes, over here. Yeah, mark this pullback. And now if, let's say, the markets open with a gap down, let's say somewhere near 25,000, 230, 200, all these levels itself, and after that, if the markets are coming above today's low and starting to make a higher high over here, you guys can go ahead and take a bullish trade, and then your target will at least be 25,300 in Nifty also easily. You can keep a bit bigger target also till 25,350, but don't keep a very big target, because we are just taking this trade on just for a pullback. Okay, not for a very big target on the upside. And tomorrow, as I said, that if Nifty somehow closes tomorrow in very bullishly, okay, with being very bullish, I mean Nifty at least goes above today's high that has been made and closes above that or near that, then maybe chances are that markets have made a bottom. Maybe markets will give you a very good pullback on the upside, and then maybe after that again start to come down. So that is something that we'll look after in the in the coming videos, not right now. Let's wait for the markets to close tomorrow. But I hope you guys understood what you have to do tomorrow. It is okay if this trend is gone from your hands. Please do not run behind it in FOMO. Okay, most of the times you will make a loss if you do that. I've done that. I've burnt my hands. So I know with experience how it feels, and it feels very bad that when that firstly the market comes and takes your stop loss, and then the market gives you a pullback and then gives another 1,000 point rally on the downside. So I don't want that to happen for you guys. So rather, Wait for your time. It is okay if you miss this trade. It is okay if you miss this trend also. Okay, markets will open tomorrow, markets will open 5 days after this, market will open 5 years also after this. So you don't need to rush and take every trade. You don't need to rush and take and capture every trend. Okay, it is okay if you miss this trend, maybe because you didn't give so much attention, or maybe because you were not available due to any reason. But wait for your time. Give the markets time, and you will get another trend in the market. You will get another chance, you will get another entry, and take that entry and then ride the trend. Okay, so I hope you guys understood that. But yeah guys, that was it for today, and thank you very much for watching till the end. I will see you guys in another video. Bye bye.